I'm opening this battery here for the first time because you short it, and then I'm going to seems like it's shorted, so I'm gonna turn this on. I'm halfway there to the screws already, and this is the meter. And when I put the meter, in the terminal, it's not shorted. What's happening there? Oh, that's odd. What is going on? That's odd. I took it out now and it's not short. That's odd. Wait a minute. Look at that. I'm short. I'm short. What's happening? There's no short there anymore. So I'm as shocked as you are now. So yeah, I was trying to show why it was short. There must be something inside, because when I took it out of the rack, I placed it at the bottom and then I put it on this over here. So what I did, I took it out of here and I placed it over there, and then I got one of these barrels and I placed it on top of here, as you could see that. And I took the screws on this side here, okay, those 4, and then I took this 3 and 4, and now I'm missing, let's see, I took that one out, and I have to take this one out and that one, and I think there's some in the back here. I gotta take 2 more in the back. So that's where I am, and I decided to make a video to show that why it caused like a fire that started sparking up. So I'm going to open it now for the first time. I don't know if I need to anymore, but I'm going to have to, because earlier today, when I would touch terminal to terminal, it would short. It would short out. This ones would also not short out, but they had a resistance to it. There's nothing. Well, let me make sure I got the right. It's not something wrong with it. Oh, wait a minute. There's something wrong with this. Hold on. I'll turn it off and back on again. Let's see. This one. There we go. Okay, that's good. May have to change the batteries on this thing. That's what happens when it's cold. Electronics don't work. I may have to change the batteries on this. Let's find out. Yeah, let me change the batteries on this, because it's asking for battery right there. So I'm going to change the batteries. That way I could get it accurate, and I'm going to finish getting these on. So let me get some batteries. I'll be right back. Don't be too bored. It won't take me a few minutes. Okay. There I am back. Thank you for your patience. I got brand new batteries, so I'm going to put them on the multimeter so I got no problems. And we'll get inside of this battery because, man, if you looked in the forum, hello, hey, Cass, what's going on? Okay, what's going on is that when I put this battery rack right here, when I put this battery rack over here, first time I turned it on, you know, I went like this, and then all of a sudden there was a spark, you know, and then I said, oh wait, I'm afraid. So now on video, I took it earlier. I said to my wife, wait a minute, record just in case something happens. So when I pressed the button of this one, which came dented, and I had removed it from the battery, it turned on fine. So, and then when I turned on the other three that I turned it on, it sparked, and I was afraid it was going to catch fire. So then I noticed where the spark came from, you know. So I started measuring the resistance around here, and it seemed like this was shorted internally. So now I came and I'm going to change batteries because when I took it out of here and I placed it here, no more short. But I'm not sure if it was the battery on this, so I just want to make sure that, you know, the batteries are good, because he was starting to ask me for batteries. So I'm going to put 3 brand new batteries on this, and hopefully, you know, everything turns out well. I figured that when I took the battery out, put it on the floor over there, something might have given in. So we're going to open it up and find out. I was very worried catching a fire or something. Brand new system. I was so disappointed that I didn't get to have it ready to take advantage of the sun. Okay, so let's see. On the forum, DIY Solar by Will, we have a thread there going on that has more details. So now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to share this live with them afterwards. I forgot to do it. You know, if somebody can share it on that, you know, if anybody knows, share this live on there. Hey man. If anybody can share that live on that forum so that whoever gets to read the post that I made maybe about an hour and a half ago, is following on this can come over. And we'll find out what it is, because I don't want it to, you know, I don't want to be wrong or something. So let's see. Something wrong with my leads? Oh, wait a minute. It's set up for ohms, so now I have to select. It's not beeping. It should beep. Oh, this lead is not good anymore. The wire lead or what? Let me measure some voltage with this first. Let me go over there and measure voltage. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's working. So as you can see, 123 volts. So it's working. So the leads are good. Okay. So let's see. Okay. There you go, it's working. Alright, so as you can see here, if I go from this to here, yeah. Well, I was doing it a minute ago. No, it's not there. There you go. Okay, so it has some resistance. Can you see? 40 ohms. Okay, we're gonna find out now that I know that it's not supposed to beep. We'll find out once we open it up. Wow, these things are tough. Let's see. That way you guys can appreciate what I'm doing a little better. Take this bolts, nuts, put them up here. This is my first time opening server rack, so bear with me. I'm a new guy in this. What the heck? Why would they be so tough? Oh, that one was loose. So I am checking out why this battery caused a huge short, you know, when I put it on. My first time putting this thing together, it wasn't connected to anything, just on itself. I followed the manual. So now I'm going to open it for the first time to see what the issue was. Did I get all of them? I got one more right here. What the heck? Man, how many boxes? How many boxes is this? What I got? So my wife screamed, you know, because she thought, did I miss another? She screamed because, oh, I missed another. Because it was like a bunch of fireworks, you know. Alright, let us see. Finally. I'm gonna take off this stuff from my belt because I don't want to be touching any terminals with anything. Okay, let's see if there's anything odd over here. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, so this was the one that sparked up a storm, and the sparks came from here. So I'm not sure how it's supposed to look or not. These are Milwaukee. They are 1,000 volts insulation. As you can see, I use it a lot for work. So I'll be pointing with this instead of my finger. So I want to know what may be loose or not loose. But it seems to be everything. Everything seems to be fine over here, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to look for. Everything looks nice and tidy. Okay, so that terminal is there. That's black one right there. You know, doesn't seem to be loose. You know, that doesn't seem to be loose. That's where the BMS is. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, that's the remote. That's the switch. Let's see if it's loose. That doesn't convince me too much right there. This is where the spark happened as well. Okay, that looks good. Right, this is red and red. Okay, red, red, this is black. Nothing's touching there. It's touching there. Okay, so I don't know, any suggestion of anything else I should look for before I get this started, because I'm afraid to turn that thing on, you know? If you look at the video, I don't know if I should place it outside before I start it because that thing sparked up a storm, you know, and I don't know if I should start this one off individually or not. So this one was the one that sparked, and you know, or at least it looked like it was shorted. So I'm gonna put this one back. I'm gonna start it outside and put it back, and then I'm gonna take another one and do the same. But I don't know, this one sparked the most. I mean, this one sparked the most here, and it came right out of this lug right here when it sparked. You know, you could still smell the burn in the air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe I should measure some voltages, right? So let's find out some voltages. Measure some voltages. Let's see. Should there be any volt? That's before the disconnect. So if I do it here, let me put this over here. Okay, if I do it here, and here. How many volts? There. Oh, it goes through the BMS. That goes through BMS. So let's try here and here. Voltage. No voltage. What's happening? I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I know how to measure the voltage on this pack. I see the negative terminal back there, so let me try the negative terminal from here and here. I don't know, I don't get any volts whatsoever. I'm not getting any voltage. Maybe I'm measuring wrong, so I'm going to show you where I'm measuring. I am measuring, and this is good because, you know, you're learning along with me because this is the first time I open one up. So I measure from here, positive, and I measure here, negative. I didn't get any voltage whatsoever, you know. And then, let's see, I measure from here to here, but I know it's with the disconnect because it's off. So maybe I don't know if I should turn the battery on in order for it to have power. And I don't want to do that. But I figure that if you touch, you know, the battery to positive to negative, you should have some voltage at some point, you know, and I'm not having any voltage. I'm not having any voltage. So I put this over here. See that? I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to go around. Let me put the positive instead. Well, we just show negative, but let me switch the leads. Switch the leads. Okay. Let me switch the leads. Put it over here. Okay. Making sure it's touching right there. And I'm going to go around touching the bus bar. Nothing. I'm going to touch this bus bar. Nothing. What is going on? Let me switch to DC. Okay, DC. DC. Nothing. 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 I don't know. I don't know how this works. You know, anybody has any comments, they could share it. It'll be helpful. You know, at this point, I have the battery off, by the way. You know, I figure that if you're measuring it right at the cell, you should get a voltage somewhere. You know? So, I don't know. It's starting to get a headache. Maybe I should get another meter. I just measured it and it was working. Auto. One more time. Okay. I'm getting voltage now. So it's something to do with the leads because I just got voltage. Okay. So I got voltage there. Okay. I'm getting voltage now. So it is with them. 52 volts. Okay. Positive and negative. 52.71. So something wrong with this meter. At least we got it. So it's 52 volts. The battery is good. I don't know why it, caused a fire earlier. So I'm gonna go start it outside. Stick around for the fireworks if there's any. I'm gonna go bring this outside or try to put it in do it with a pole. Let me get an extinguisher just in case something blows up. Oh Lord. So by the way, this is a Chinese diesel heater. These things are freaking great. Whoever doesn't have one should get one of these. This thing blows just really good heat. And I have a wood stove over there. The wife is sleeping in the sofa. And with the wood stove, I have this thing here. Two of them, just in case there's a fire. You know? So I'm gonna go outside and try this, and hopefully I don't burn my house down. Okay, so I'm gonna have this ready. I'm gonna turn this around. I don't know if I should do it in here. What do you guys think? Should I do this in here or should I bring it outside in the car park? This thing is heavy. It's very heavy. I don't like moving this thing around. So just because I don't want to burn my house down, I'm going to move it outside to the car park. So I need my 2 hands. Fold over here. I like it. To move this. Well, I'm going to cover it first of all. I should cover it. I'm going to cover it. Sure. I'm going to cover it and put it back, and then I'm going to start it off. Scary, scary. I'm going to cover it. I do all sorts of projects. I just don't have the time to put them on YouTube, you know. But come on, what's happening? More difficult to put in than it is to take out. What's happening? I haven't touched this. How is that possible? Look, I didn't even touch it, and This thing came out. Could it be that? This one. White picture. Can't put this cover back on. Just for the life of me. Wow. Lord, oh Lord, Father, what's happening? There we go. Mother of mothers. You guys must be laughing at me. Like, look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah, come do this when it's really cold outside. Your fingers, you can't feel your fingers. I got this big coat. It's tell you what the temperature is in here. 50 degrees. 50 degrees in here, and it's even colder out there. I have a heater inside of this little shop, so that little place, so that it heats this place up. Come on. I'm only going to put some of them. So I want to make sure. You know, if it does happen some spark, it stays inside and nothing blows out. You guys could ask questions if you guys have any. I got this on the eBay purchase. Paid almost $3,400, I think it was, with taxes included. And I went solar. I did a ground mount. It's not difficult, but now I'm not going to owe anybody any electricity. Electricity keeps just going higher and higher. You know, and I'm not liking that. I remember when I moved here in 2014, my bill was $46 a month for electricity. And now, 2025, almost $200. The same house, you know? Well, you know, now my wife is supporting me when it comes to that, because from $46 a month to almost $200 a month, it's crazy, you know? Energy prices, you know, they're only going to continue to skyrocket. But at least in America, it's much better than in my country, which is Dominican Republic. They over there, they're stealing from people. They only allow you to tie it into the grid, and you cannot have battery banks. So you are giving them power, and you still pay a bill. I told my friend, I said, don't do that. They're gonna just take your money. So they use your money. They use your money to install their equipment, you know, on your roof or whatever, and then you still have a bill. You know, I tell them, don't do that. They're stealing from you, you know. I told them not to do that. this should be. My back. If you have any questions, let's see. Estoy probando la batería solar porque estoy haciendo un proyecto y casi me coge fuego, ya tú sabes. Y quería saber el por qué. Entonces una batería de esta son 16 baterías en una, hace 48 voltios y está muy pesado. Entonces ahora lo voy a prender, pero lo voy a sacar afuera por si me coge fuego. Come along. So this is the setup right here. These are working fine until I try to plug this one's there. And this is where I make my bullets. Yes. All right. So we're gonna come over here, and I'm going to start it right there. But I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna remove that pole there so that way people don't say, oh, that's too close. So this is good to work with one of these. These are great. So I'm gonna loosen this thing up. I'm not able to. Hold on. Let me get something else. It's too tight. It's way too tight. So I'm gonna use this monkey wrench. There we go. And I'm gonna get a stick. I need a stick. Okay, there it is. Okay. Well, let's see if hopefully the fire don't start. I hope it's entertaining for you guys. I'm gonna move it out of the way so that way people don't say, oh, it's because of that. Okay, so I'm gonna press the start button. Move this thing over here. I'm gonna use this nice stick. This is what they told me to do. All right, let me make sure the BMS is off. On, off. Is that on? On, off. Okay, good. So it's off. Let's start this. Okay, no fire. That's good. That's how they all started nicely. Then after I press this button, wait, it hasn't started yet. I didn't press it right. I don't think I can press it with this with this thing. No, I don't think so. Let me do something else. Oh man, this is scary. I need something else. I need like a little stick. Well, this is what I used earlier. So good luck with me, right? You guys will laugh. You guys will laugh if I. There you go, starting. That's when it went earlier. Okay, it's good now. Oh, that's scared the bejeez out of me. Woo! My heart is pounding. Whew. Oh man, my heart is going, because earlier, man, that thing started going, you know, fireworks. So now I'm going to measure the voltage on that one. So let me make sure that everything's good. It seems like it's good. So now this is the one that when I put in parallel, this is the one I switched on when I put in parallel. This was the scary one. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same now. Still smells like burn. So let's do battery number 2. And that is the one that sparked. So let me take it out and put it up here. Take it out. These things are heavy. They're very heavy. When you do this, make sure you don't hurt yourself. Just take real manpower. Whew, Lord, it's like 100 pounds. I used to do 100 pounds like nothing when I was younger. But now, make sure you know how to lift. If you don't, you're going to break up your back. Alright, so this one is going to go much faster because I am already aware of the things to do. So if you guys are trying to go solar, is the way to go. You're going to need, you know, for those of you that are not aware, you're going to need, if you do it yourself like I did, I got the panels off of Craigslist, not Craigslist, Facebook. But understand something. Even though the panel is rated for 545 watts, they only give, you know, they buy facials. They only give me about 400 watts per, you know, because it's under optimal condition. So I have 5.3 kilowatt hour of solar, and I'm only gonna getting like 3,800, you know, peak. And I know that it may not be the optimal. Things are so hard. The optimal setting, because they need to be facing the sun the right way. But they don't tell you that. You don't hear it anywhere. You know, I'm telling you now. You know, I had to look into why isn't my solar panel not yielding what it says it yields. Well, because that's under optimal condition. You know, and obviously we don't live in an optimal world where we have optimal conditions, you know. So, oh, there goes one. There goes one. Let's see. So you're gonna need a couple of $1,000. I recommend that you go for the 12,000 XP if you're going to do a house, okay? Because just my water heater is 4,000 watts, which I'm going to have to change. And I was looking into that, to change into one that is less wattage. Because 4,000 something watts, you know, out of one leg, this cannot handle. I have the 6,000 XP, so that means 6,000 watts. Maximum, but that is 3,000 watts on each leg. So if the water heater is taking, you know, 4,000 watts from one leg, is way over what it's rated for, you know. So if I could have done it again, I would have gone straight for the 12,000 you know, watts instead of the 6,000. So I just tell my wife, whenever she's doing something, you know what I mean, that she has to switch back and forth. That's not including the water heater, by the way. So what we do is we just turn it on when we're gonna take a shower. We turn it on like an hour before, make sure it's hot, because my wife likes really hot showers. And then after we finish, we turn it off, and we leave it off. We leave it off. It's too much to take, too many wattage to go, and that is one of the most expensive things that people just don't understand. So if you want to save money right now, just turn your water heater on at night. Have a switch or breaker, and turn it on at night. When you're gonna take a shower or not, because the rate is cheaper. That's if you are going on solar. But then again, I was surprised because I thought that possibly the refrigerator was the one that was going to take more wattage, but it didn't. I have two refrigerators and they're running perfectly fine. They're like 100 watts, 150 watts each. It's crazy. There's nothing. That's like a light bulb. So my house, just with the two fridges and the internet and the lights, it's like 300 watts altogether. 400 something if they're both on at the same time. So don't be fooled. What takes the most out of your electricity is your water heater, number one, your convex stove, that means your electric stove, number two, that takes a whole bunch of electricity. Let's see if I missed something. I missed one. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. This looks good. This was the one that was sparking up a storm right here. Let's start. This is electrically insulated, 1,000 volts, just in case. It looks good. It looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Is there anything loose here? Anything loose? Anything loose? Don't seem like anything is loose. That's not loose. How about here? That's good. It's good. It's not loose. Well, this look good. They look good. They look good. Look quite nice. Sorry. Okay, that looks good. I don't see anything that would be happening. Now, I just don't understand why did it, why was it sparking a whole bunch? Like you could smell is there anything loose in there? Blow, maybe something comes out, right? You look at the side and then inside. There's something in there. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine. Maybe I missed something. Let me check the voltage. I just don't understand what is happening. Let me check the voltage. One right there. Let me turn it on. Okay, 5276. All right, voltage seems okay. So I don't understand why was it sparking? No, there's only one left. This looks all right. Because I didn't try that in the circuit, so that's out of the question. That is one that it came dented. So I want to see the rest of these ones. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put it back. I don't see any wires that are loose. Don't see anything out of the ordinary there. Let me get this light. Hold on. Shine more light. There we go. Maybe I missed something. Maybe something came loose in the shipping. Right now I see it. I don't see anything, guys. Looks good. I'm gonna just put it back. Put it back together. I'm gonna put the cap back because I'm baffled at this point. I'm completely baffled. Is anything here? Ah, okay. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I think I found it. Look. That was touching on the other side and it was making contact with the thing over here. Look at this right there. There's a hole there right there. Look at the other hole right there. You know, that was during shipping. They bang it all out. That is it. That is it. You know, I found the culprit. It was touching something. I'm guessing that's what it is. It was touching the rail somehow. Somewhere around here. And from the looks of it, in the direction. Okay, that's the glue there. It looks like it was one of these well, I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point, but that's the only culprit. What do you guys think? I mean, leave your comments on there because I may be wrong, but that seems to have penetrated on both sides. You know? Right there and right there. Those are two nuts, which are these nuts right here. Look like it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell. I'm guessing that's what it is. Am I wrong? That should be the only thing because he was shorted, and he was probably shorting to the to this thing here because it makes no sense. So I'm gonna put it back, and I'm gonna put tape over this. I'm gonna put tape over this in here, and I'm gonna put tape over these two things. I'm gonna put tape. Where's my tape? Okay, here's my tape. Here's my tape. And that's probably what caused me to have a short. Okay, I'm gonna put one there, and I'm gonna put another one there. Okay. Well, if that was it, then let's hope. Let's hope that was it. Okay, this up here again. Now we gotta have a little more experience. Look how easy that one went in. The other one took like 5 minutes. That is good. So I'm more confident in this one, but I'm not gonna try it in here. I'm gonna still bring it outside, despite my nice assumptions. Guys, it's worth it. If you haven't thought about solar, do it while you can. Now that this president came in, it's good. I'm sorry if you didn't vote for this man, but we need to change. I know that immigration stuff is going to be tough. It's going to get tough for the immigrants. I'm an immigrant myself, and I don't agree with what the previous policies were doing on certain aspects, because not everybody's perfect, But to just open the borders and let everybody in, that's not normal. If you go to any other country, they will shoot you or incarcerate you if you are an immigrant. Look at my country, Haiti and Dominican. When Haitians come over to this side, they go out in a truck and they pick them up. Jail, without questions. Just jail. Take them to jail and then deportation. That's it. And that's the normal thing to do. It's not normal to have just come in everybody. It's not normal. I mean, it's the destruction of the country when it comes to that. I don't agree with that. Me as an immigrant, I can talk about it. It took us 15 years to get to this country. 15 years, and when we did make it, we made it the right way, and we appreciate it. But if people come from other countries, regardless of where they come from, it's like, this is America. You learn to speak the language, not bring your language and your customs and your culture to America. I mean, okay, you can, go to Chinatown and speak Chinese or Italian. They have towns like this, but don't bring all of your customs on here, And I tell you this, I married a Haitian woman, okay? Haiti, right? And the funny part is that it's true. Haitians, they eat the cats, okay? And what they say in that song is true. Okay, I'm not saying everybody, okay? Educated ones with more means, they're not gonna eat the cats, okay? But they don't just eat it. They do a lot of dark stuff. If you don't believe in light and darkness, man, I urge you to know the light. I know the darkness, so I ran to the light, When you know darkness, you don't have an alternative. You run to the light, So I ran to Jesus Christ, the only one that can. They say it's fairy tales or whatever, allegory for those that are educated, the Bible is not true, whatever. I tell you one thing, I'm a Christian man, and when you know darkness, you have seen darkness hand to hand. When I was a child, I was sold to the dark side. I know what I'm talking about. So, I know, And my mom kept always telling me a story about how I died in my grandma's arms, etc. That was this one side of the story. The other side is that spiritually I was sold. And if you don't believe in that, man, when you know darkness, you run to light. That movie, Get Out? Get Out, Skeleton Key, many other movies like this. They're very, very real. They make people into zombies, like literally. So when you know darkness, you run to light. Yeah, I'm glad you people agree with this stuff, So I don't go about talking about this stuff, I talk about the light, but when you know darkness, you run to the light, That movie Get Out, that movie is real, very real. People turning into animals, very real, okay? Very real. I was always told the story in my family that I had an aunt that she said she wasn't coming back to a country until she came back flying. And I think it was like 20 years or something like that she left. Nobody saw her. And then, she came back. Yeah, many years later, you know where they found her dead? They found her in an electric pole, electricity pole up there. Up there. You know that's very high up there. And she was older. She was like in her 50s, 60s probably. And they found her dead, hanging on the wire. Dead. You can't jump up there, and you're not going to climb a ladder there. She was flying. she was really flying. This is... She said, he's 36 years old. I'm 37 today. Okay. Who is 37 years old? I am 40-something now. 41, I think, or 42. Once you get, after you're 30-something, you stop counting. So, it is old. Yeah, you're getting older, yeah. So, I urge you to get involved in the things that are, God first family ministry. Okay, God family ministry. Okay, it's not God ministry family. No, it's God family ministry. And be aware of what's happening. Be aware of what's happening around you. It's not normal, the things that are happening with our children. Most people are already having the children homeschooled because of all the stuff that the darkness that's going on. Be aware. It's not normal for men to go to a bathroom and then your child is there. Or vice versa. You know what I'm talking about. It's not normal. So I remember, because I used to follow politics a lot, maybe 4 years ago. I stopped doing it because I got so angry. I said, Lord, this is not going to get me angry anymore. So I stopped watching it. So I remember that, and I haven't watched it since. I know that Trump won and he's wrote some policies, and I get hearsay, but I don't know. And some of the tools that I heard was that he closed the border, which is a good thing. And then the other thing was that he stopped LBG, the alphabet people, something about no longer in school or whatever. I don't know what it was. But regardless of the case, you cannot be in this body, okay? Let's say, for example, and commit an action and not be in this body. The one that commits the action is going to pay for the crime, So you cannot be in the body and be judged away from the body. We love the sinner, but not the sin, right? The Lord loves the sinner, but not the sin. Sorry if I was showing my butt crack. So I'm going to take this outside, and I'm going to power it up. Oh Lord. After you pick these things up like 5-10 times, it's no longer heavy. I remember the first day I had to call my friend to come help me. But now, after you learn how to pick them up, you kind of, don't break. You kind of know how to do it. You just lift with your back and your legs, not your lower back. Your upper back, your arms. you really have to be in shape for this. You know what's funny? When I was 19 to 20, 23, around there, I used to lift 100-pound dumbbells like this, you know? And I used to do them about 3 or 4 times. You know, one and the other. Free weights like that. They were huge. That was the maximum. I remember that I used to warm up with 80 pounds up to 100. So when I would first start, it was 45 pounds just to, you know, warm up. And then I would grab the 80, and then I would go up to 100. Look at my age now. This is 100-pound, and with my 2 hands, and I'm running out of breath. Whew. This one battery here is 16 batteries in one. That makes 48 volts. Okay, 16 batteries of 16 cells. Sorry, 16 cells for 12-volt batteries. Okay. And he makes one. So I'm going to put this one all the way on the top. No, this one was the one at the bottom. No, this was the one on the top. So let me. Jesus. Oh, that was a fail. First attempt. Okay. Let me put this so you guys can appreciate the view. But not my butt crack, right? Put it over there. Over here. Okay. There we go. I think that's better. All the batteries are off, so don't be afraid. Batteries are off. That one was a fail. Let's try this one again. Got it in my strength. This is not easy. You should try it. This lifting with my arms. Woo. And my legs. See, when that happens, your body put so much strength that you get hot. Like now I'm burning underneath the jacket. I want to take it off, but it's very cold. Okay, so now we only have the other battery. I don't know if I should even open it. I'm not going to open that one up because the 2 that were faulty, you know, I don't know if I should open it again. This is the one that's missing right here. Now I'm going to turn the other one on. So let me turn the other one on now. See if it's all good. I'm going to turn this one on now with a stick. Okay. Okay, we got no fire yet, so let me now get that little stick that I put over here. this is where the problem happened. Did I press it? No, I didn't press it. Did I press it? No, I didn't press it. Come on, press it. There we go. Okay. It didn't blow up. Woo, Lord. Okay, that didn't blow up. Okay. Blinking red, blinking green, normal. What does that say? Okay, it says run. Run as in get away from it, or run as in is running. Okay, I think this is good. So if this is good, I think the other ones are good too. Let me turn that off. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. So I think I have enough courage to turn on the others inside without opening them. But I don't know if I should. What do you guys think? Should I turn it on? Should I just turn it on here instead of taking it out, opening it? Because, you know, this is the last one. So this one's good. This one's good too. Any comments on if I should turn it on or take it outside? I don't know. I'm getting tired of doing this. The problem was when they were in parallel. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna open the last one over here, so that way I know for sure. I'm not getting comments from you guys, so I'm gonna continue this journey. I'm gonna put this battery right there. Let's see, so that you guys can appreciate the setup. Oh, oops. Okay. This is gonna be the last one. Oh, see, it's getting easier. Here. When one buys a battery, they shouldn't have to go through all this trouble. No. At all. It's too much. Too much. There should be no spark. There should be nothing. There should be fireworks, nothing. It should be very boring. That's why now I understand why people say, oh, I installed my batteries, but it was very boring. I like boring. This should have been boring, you know? If you guys have any questions about this, let's see what he said. Let's see. Don't turn them on until they are connected to the inverter. or else it would spark unless you use a charger resistor. See, there you go. There's good answer. There's good answer. You know, following what Will said, Will, the guy from the forum, I saw his video and I was doing what he did. He said, do not connect them up to the inverter. Just make sure you parallel them together and then turn them on. That's all I did. I paralleled them together and turned them on without any connection to anything, just between themselves. The wire that goes to the inverter or comes from the inverter to the battery, it was not connected, and it was a spark, and it's on the forum. It's spark a lot. So I'm not sure if that spark would have happened. I don't want it to burn my inverter, that's for sure. So I don't know if that is, something that I should look into, because I could be wrong. Because they were all fine, but once I, turned them on one to the other, that's when the issue happened. So I don't know. I'm gonna get my other phone and I'm gonna read some comments on the forum on this. Cause somebody must be answering there about the fire. Should be giving some answers there. Let me see. Sure did. Here's another one. Okay, that one didn't go through. So on the other battery, there was one of the terminal batteries, punctured this plastic thing, and it went through, and that's what I believe was making it, was shorting it out. I believe that's what it was, because everything else looked pretty good. Otherwise, same as this one, it looks pretty good. This is the last one and it looks good. Let's see if they're shorted. If there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so let's see. Let's see the light this way. Okay, so I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Let's see if anything is loose. Everything is loose. This is a 1000 volt rated, insulated, you know, so it's perfectly safe to moving things about. Okay, that looks tight. That looks tight. This is tight. Yeah, that looks tight. What is? Yeah, looks tight. Okay. Okay. That is tight. Yeah. Okay. Everything looks good. I don't see anything amiss. All right, that's good. I like this. Boring is good. Boring is perfectly good. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna go outside and start it up. If it doesn't blow up, we're good. I'm gonna put some tape on here as well. Does it look like that one was making a little hole there? So as you can see here, this one didn't go through. The other ones did puncture, and it was on two places, here and here, but this one's didn't go through. But I'm gonna still put some tape, just as a little more precaution. So I think that's what it was. I think it was shorting out right there. I think I'm gonna post it on the forum and see what the experts have to say on that regards. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Let's see. Now, on another note, people, for example, this is the way I imagine it, that is going to happen. When people, you know, I asked a friend of mine, what does he think happens after he dies? And he said that a tree comes out, you know, when he gets buried. Which I laughed, you know, it's quite funny. But imagine that the great deceiver, okay, and this is just something for you to think about, okay? The great deceiver, the father of lies, okay? The one that created the lies, okay? I imagine that at the end, he'd be like, I got you, sucker! You know, like ultimate prank kind of thing. That's gonna be very sad. I got you, sucker! You know, because he's the father of lies. It's like, I got you. There's a great movie that you will not see or find. It's very difficult to find anymore. It's called Wrong Turn. Okay, but it's not Left Turn or whatever. No, Wrong Turn, right? And it's not. You may have a hard time finding it. I mean, I found it years ago, and it was on YouTube, and it took me forever to find it. This movie, it's an example of what is happened when one passes away. It's very short. It's not popular. It's not Hollywood. You know, it's like a low budget type of movie. And there was a guy who was very analytical, kind of like a lawyer type of thing, you know. And there were three of them, and you know, one killed the man, you know, and then they got shot and killed by the police. So the three of them were condemned. And then when they get to heaven, you know, the angels come or whatever. Here comes an angel of the bad side, you know, and the guys is standing and they ask him, oh, what do you think? Oh, well, I think that a person, should strive by their own power and his own might and his own will. He will accomplish things and everything that he thinks about. So this was his answer. And I remember, it wasn't exactly the words, but something like that. Like, you could do it all on your own. And when the bad guy, or the devil, or whatever representation of evil, he heard him say those words, he laughed and he said, he's mine. I like him. It was quite funny, because the guy obviously didn't know anything about redemption at all, And the guy said, oh, he's mine. I like him. So it was quite fun. There are many things that one can talk about, but I like to keep it light. Another thing is this. As a Christian, something that's great. When you're a true Christian, you don't live like everybody else. You don't say it with your mouth. You live it. It's not fake Christian. 98% of people are fake Christian. They go to church on Sunday and they think that's it. It's not true. You need to live according to Scripture. So now, the Scripture also says, if you judge others, you shall also be judged. Because if you become a judge, who shall judge you? So we shouldn't be judging others like the world does. You understand? Because it's a higher power. And when it's talking about judging others, meaning condemning them, because the Scripture also talks about that we should judge one another. So if I see you as a brother and you're doing something wrong, I'm going to tell you it's wrong, and that's right. I'm judging you. Hey, you shouldn't do that according to Scripture. But judging others according to the world, we shouldn't do that. Now, it says that a person, right, knowing right from wrong and says nothing about it, he becomes participle of that sin. That means he's partaker. So if you're my coworker and I know you're stealing, and I don't tell you anything and I don't voice it out, I'm becoming participle of that, or integrated with that sin. So since we live a different lifestyle, not only by word, we are hardly accepted in the world. Okay, we live in it, but we're not from it. And one thing that you're going to realize is that those that are true Christians, you're not going to see them be given opportunity to speak. You're not going to see them be very famous. No. All these superstars, that you see that they say they're Christian and they live in the same life with millions of dollars and whatever else, is very, very hardly true. Okay, I'm not going to say all not true. Is it wrong to be a millionaire? No, not at all. The Lord will give you all the millions that you want. That you don't love. Okay, all the millions that you don't love. So you as a Christian man, you can be prosperous. Okay, prosperous and live in abundance. It's very different than riches and wealth. Riches and wealth is in the world. Okay, abundance and prosperity is in the spiritual, which is so much better. But you can be rich as a Christian. You can. All right, so I'm putting this battery here together. But don't let others make up your story. Look it up on your own. Do it on your own. It's difficult. I'm not saying that it's easy to be a Christian, like live righteous by God. No, you need to have the evil spirits that live through you, because a person can be demonized, causes you to sin. They need to be out first. If they're not out first, you're going to be a Christian like this, like a roller coaster. You're going to be good today on Sunday, you're going to be bad tomorrow, or even the same day. And it's like a roller coaster. I was like this for many years until those spirits came out of me. When they came out of me, I started, living a more fruitful life. Just like 1 John chapter 3. Lead you to look that up. All right, let's take this one outside and turn it on. Let's see if it doesn't catch fire. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus. Okay, let us go. This is heavy, very heavy. No. Wow, this is a workout. It comes with handles, so you can get your whole workout. Oh Lord. I didn't think I would spend my day doing this. I honestly did not. Honestly not. Okay. Time, one step at a time, one step at a time. One step at a time. Sweet Jesus. So am I serving. Show me the way. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus. Okay, so let me lift this one up. Wish me luck. Tomorrow, it brings. I don't want you guys seeing my butt crack. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. It's good. That was good. Okay, so now we're going to turn that one on. And if it works, I'm going to put it back. I'm not going to parallel them tonight because I don't want to have a fire in the night. Because where the problem came was when they were in parallel. So I'm going to look into that answer that John Winman gave me about if I'm going to have them in parallel, I have to have a resistor to it, or I'm going to look into that. Hopefully, you know, I can get some guidance on that because I don't want to do the sparkly show again. Okay, so I'm definitely going to look into that tonight. So let me go and start the last one. Let's see if we have any luck. I'm giving my stick. Stick. I'm not sure it's off. Hold on. Yep, it's off. It's good. Fire. See, I get a little more bold when I do this. Okay, no fire. Okay, this one's good too. Problem came paralleling them together. I don't know why. Okay, so that's something that is still yet to we still yet to see. So I'm going to turn this off. It's safe now. So let's turn it off. Let's turn the BMS off. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it inside and I'm going to put it on. I'm going to leave it like that till tomorrow. I'm too tired today. I'm going to put it back and I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to put it back and I'm going to start reading on the forum. I'm going to follow up on whatever it is that they may have stated. I am very drained. I don't understand. I think it was that short where I put tape on the casing because I think it was shorting out with the casing. That is probably 100% sure. I'm going to have to put pictures and ask. Thank you guys for being here. You know, if you guys like, follow my channel or like. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to continue showing you guys how my progress comes along. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing this again, but I'm going to continue to put this together. As you can see, I wired them up over here. This is my sub panel. These are my wires, and I'm going to make sure that everything is nice. I got this tubing that I want to put on there, and I haven't had the chance to, as you can see it with the bones over there. And if anybody is interested in buying, you know, tesoros, you know, these are very good coin finders, very mint. I have a Tesoro Bandido too, and it's the Umax, and I have the Tejon, which is a great unit. It's brand new, very mint. Use it and I take care of my stuff. And I also have a modified, right there, I forgot the name of it, you know, that is also modified. This goes about 12 inches, 14 inches without any hiccup on identification. And if you put it on all metal, it goes almost like 2 to 4 feet or 2 feet, something like that, 2 to 4 feet. Yeah, I don't remember the exact ones, but if you guys are interested, you know, you guys can follow me on Facebook, you know, but I don't really do Facebook, so not Facebook. You know, send me a message on YouTube here, and if you are interested in, and we'll get in touch. Okay, so take care, guys. Tomorrow I'll continue this project. This is my whole setup here. One step at a time, I was able to get it done, and it works nicely. All right, take care. Make sure you like. Thank you very much. I'll see you.